Quite a sight. Thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister, Secretary Granholm, Ambassador, Ministers, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. The topics we will address during these days are absolutely critical. Energy security and transition, our infrastructure investments, promoting clean energy. I believe that even if there was no climate change at all, we still would have been willing and determined to find a replacement to oil and gas. I think there are 4 elements for our common success at P-TECC and beyond. And the first is to have a common vision. Second, a will to change. Third of all, we need courage and big projects. All this requires partnership. Of course, energy and climate have an inseparable bond, just as inseparable as the bond between the US and the EU. We are all on the same team. Now, the world is, in my opinion, more troubled today than ever before. But at the same time, I think the world is smarter than ever before. We are a lot smarter, but are we as smart about solving today's issues? We have to ask if we can indeed pursue our common goals and set aside our differences. We have to ask if we're going to act finally for the next generation, not for the next elections. We are not afraid of challenges. We embrace them. If we look at the history of the world, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla and many others, there's one common trait that unites them all. And indeed, I think that is courage. The courage to dream and the courage to pursue things that humanity has never done before. You would not be here right now if you didn't have a bolder vision for the world. And I will end by quoting Constantin Brâncuș. He's one of the most famous sculptors in the world. We're very proud of him. As he said, it's one thing to see far, it's another thing to go far. I believe we all have the capability to see far. Now it's up to us to also reach that point. Thank you very much and welcome once again. Thank you.